Hi guys, and welcome to another video. My name's Mark, I'm an entrepreneur and property investor, and in today's video we're going to be doing a week in my life. So I'm going to take you around, I'm going to show you what I've been up to. It's going to be quite a quick intro because we're going to get straight into it, and it's going to be kind of vlog style. So let's go and have a look. We're going to look at some properties, we're going to have a look at some businesses, we're going to talk everything about it. I'm going to give you so many tips, so much value, hopefully in this video, that it's going to be an unmissable one. So let's go and have a look at the first thing we're doing today. Today we're going to have a look at a commercial property where I might actually be opening up a tattoo studio over in Newbury. So let's head over to Newbury and have a look at that. In fact, Nick, one second, I've just remembered, I've got to pick up, we've got a birthday present for James, my operations director over at Go Green Taxis. I bought him a Rick and Morty Cluedo game. Man, it's been so long, we changed the codes. I ain't got the code. I'll have to buzz myself in. Hey, it's Mark Parham. Oh. Cheers. I don't know the code anymore, it's changed. Right, Sophie, how are we doing? And you must be Cam. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really flexible.
I'll do something probably for next Thursday, probably best.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That works for me.
Cool.
That works for me. Do you want to do it at my house, or do you want to do it here, or do you want to do it remotely? What would you like? And it's just through here, so.
Oh.
Hello. I thought I'd say hello quickly because I haven't seen humans for a while, you know. Man, all our offices are locked up. See you later then. So the first guy we met, that was James. He's my operations director over at Go Green. He's been with us for about 5-6 years, something like that. And he's been instrumental in helping us grow that business, along with Sophie, who's our finance manager. Now, they've both had multiple positions within the business, but Sophie's been with us about 10 years, I think. Both very key members of staff, and a lot of time for them. A lot of time for everybody in that business. In every business that I have, to be fair, I have a lot of time for all the people. And we've got a really flat hierarchy, right? Anybody can call me, anybody can have a chat with me. It's not a problem at all. I like having that exposure, and I like the fact that people can bring ideas to me. So James, I wanted to give him his birthday present. I got him a Rick and Morty, because I know he likes the show, a Rick and Morty Cluedo set. And Sophie, we just picked up the key for the Newbury office, which is where we're going to go now. And we're going to have a look at an office around the block where we might be able to put a tattoo studio in. And we're also going to look at this one. And I'm also going to go around to one of my properties and quickly film an Instagram reel, just showing how much money I've put in, how much I now make per month. It'd be quite a cool little Insta reel. And if you haven't followed me on Insta, please do so, I'd love it. And yeah, now that's the day really. Let's go and get on with it. That's it. That's all I need. So guys, that property we were just at a minute ago where I was doing the Instagram reel, that's a really interesting one. I bought it about 3 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Oh, God, the years are getting past me. I bought that property about 3 years ago, and I bought it for 350,000. It's now worth 425,000. So I've refinanced it last year at a value of 400,000, which is really good. But the really good bit about that is it's now fully let. It's generating £3,200 a month of income. Expenses, roughly, give or take, probably somewhere in the region of 1,600, including the mortgage, management and everything else. So that property alone is netting me £1,600 a month. That property's netting me. And that's an average salary in the UK. So, you know, just to show you that in one deal, done correctly, you can replace an income. I just thought that was a really interesting fact, because actually, when you put it down on paper, would you rather buy one property like that nets you £1,600 a month, that costs you 350,000, or two for 175,000 that both net you £800 a month? Well, for me, I'd rather just do one. It's easier, which is why I actually have quite a few HMOs down south where we generate higher rental returns. But again, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and let's crack on with the day. Right, so Nick, let's head up to go and have a look at this office, see what it's like. Hopefully it'll be useful for the tattoo place. I've got you a mask, take that. There you go. Hello, are you here to show me here? I am, yeah. I'm Mark, nice to meet you. Should we fist bump, is that all right? Okay. Is that allowed? I've got my videographer with me, is that okay? That's fine. Fantastic, cool. So this is Nick. Tom. Sorry, buddy. So with this, Nick, are you all right, once we do a little piece for YouTube, you all right to also knock up a bit so that I can show my business partner, like just some nice pans around each room, so we get an idea of the size and scope and everything? Yeah, so here we are, guys. We're up in Newbury. We're going to have a quick look around this property. This is the one that I've been talking about that might be fit for this tattoo studio. So we're going to have a quick look around now. I'm going to go around it with Nick. We'll put in a bit of B-roll for you, and you'll be able to see all around it. And then afterwards, we'll have a little analysis outside. Mate, have a look at the video. No, it's just if you have any questions, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine, man. Don't worry. That's perfect. No worries. I will catch you a bit later on. I'll show you the video. Nick's got all the footage, so we'll go through the footage. So guys, here we are in one of my offices. We've actually got a lease on this for the next 5 years. So this is the other option for the tattoo studio. And having looked at that last building, firstly, for a lease, it just doesn't work. It needs about 50 grand's worth of work. And I spoke to the agent and he said the landlord wouldn't be willing to contribute at all to any of that. So straight away, you've got to put £50,000 in. You're not going to get any of that money back. So for me, leasing that becomes a no option. The second option is to buy it. And I spoke to an agent about the end value. If I put about £50,000 in, would be 300,000. And the vendor isn't willing to take any less than 250, which means 250 plus 50,000 makes it 300,000. It's all that risk on a wonky building, which has listed status. I think it's too much risk for no reward. So for me, I'm gonna bow out of that one. That one's not an option anymore. This, on the other hand, as you can see, Nick's probably putting in some B-roll at the moment. This is already ours. We can convert some of the space. We use part of it for our marketing and our sales departments for Go Green. At the moment, obviously they're on furlough. They will be coming back though. We will be building this team back up, but we still only use about a quarter of this building. So even with all that in mind, we only took it because we could paint the outside green and put up big banners. And for us, it made sense to have a building in the middle of town, which we could use as a marketing tool, even if it meant paying a little bit more for more space than we needed. Even so, we had a big marketing banner right in the middle of town. We painted the entire building green and we started building our business in this town off the back of that. So that's enough of Newbury. That's enough of our tattoo studio. We'll see what happens with that over the next couple of weeks, maybe months. And I'm sure we'll do something and you'll get to meet the tattoo artist who's going to be working here. We'll start to recruit some more. But let's head back home and let's get into something else. I'm not sure what's next. So guys, welcome. It is Wednesday now. And I know we're a couple of days into my week in the life of, but I've come to Corby to see one of the projects that one of our clients is having done at the moment. In fact, it's just finished. So what we decided was, because we've now got Nick on as part of the team, we're going to do a promo video for every property that we complete. And that's going to help our lettings team out. It's going to mean that we're going to be able to move tenants in quicker. We're going to have things to send them before they come and view the property. We used to do promo videos, but not for sort of quality that we're able to now. And then I'll talk you through the figures of this project that our clients had. And if any of you guys want to work with Legacy, if you have a look in the description, I've put their contact details in there. You can get in contact with them. But let's have a look at this property and have a look at the figures that go behind it. Figures on this are absolutely incredible. It was bought during the height of lockdown, bought for 123,000. Because it was uninhabitable, again, no stamp duty. As you know, PN Bewley versus HMRC, if a property's classed as non-residential, no working kitchen, no working bathroom, uninhabitable, there's no stamp duty once it's under 150,000. Bought for 123, 7 grand of bridging fees, legal fees, all that sort of stuff. Been revalued last week at 190, which is absolutely phenomenal, and it had about £33,000 worth of work spent. In terms of return on investment, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be about 40–50%, but mainly because it had that BRRR element in it. And I hate saying BRRR, it makes me sound stupid, I think. But yeah, because it had that, it does make me sound stupid. Because it had that BRRR element in it, it does mean the ROI is skewed. But ultimately, 450 for all the 3 big rooms, 425 for the small one. It's a really good job. It's going to be rent out really well. And it'll be about £850, £900 a month of profit. Oh, camera. Whoa, yo, hello. Guys, we need to get mic'd up. Nick, we need to get mic'd up. 1 second.
Yep.
So guys, now we've got a microphone on. It is Thursday today. So we're gonna go through a little bit about what we're doing today. I've just taken a call. Unfortunately, the tattoo studio we were gonna do on Monday, no longer going ahead. The person we were gonna partner up on that, it's just not gonna work out. Reason being, basically, they want to start the business with a fully functional large company, and it's just not going to be a good risk to reward scenario for me. So it's really important when you are looking at business opportunities, and there's loads of them, that you just analyze whether the risk and reward is correct. For this one, I'd need to put 50, 60, 70,000 pounds in, sign a 5-year lease, and on top of that, I would only own a proportion of the company. The reality is, I wanted to start that business on a bit of a shoestring, get it going, and at that point, I'd be happy to invest. But it's not gonna work out in this instance. Monday was a bit of a waste of time. That's not a problem. We've done lots of really good stuff this week. Today, we've got some really good stuff to do. I've got to do a whole day of calls. I'm going to be speaking to lots and lots of my followers on Instagram. I've got about 5 or 6 calls booked with them. I've got about 3 or 4 consultation calls booked. So I'm going to do a lot of that. And we're also going to edit some videos. And we need to do the subscriber giveaway, Nick. Let's go in. Yes, a Nick nod. Let's go and have a look right now on the computer at the subscriber giveaway. Come on. So let's have a look at the income, and the income for last month was 0. So the subscriber competition isn't going to be very good this month, I'm afraid. It's 0. So luckily we were still doing the competition on the video when I went shooting. So if anybody wants to enter that, please put a comment on that. I said that I was going to draw that on Monday, and I could give away some money this month. No, I'm not going to. The reason is we said we were going to give away the dividends, and I want to stick to that. I want to make sure that we can understand that sometimes the way that the dividends are going to fall is not going to work out that we get the same every month. So this month, there's no dividend giveaway. Next month, I'm sure that some of those stocks and shares and funds will be dividending out next month. So we'll have a different month next month. But I think we've got lots to do. Oh, while I'm here, should I show you my life's in week? So every week I cross off my life in weeks just to keep me motivated, to remind me to make sure that I'm making the most of life as well as making good financial decisions. So it's a bit scary looking at this sort of stuff, like understanding how much of your life you've already lived. But at the same time, I'm thinking, well, if I've done this in the last 6 years, which only represents that amount of life, look at what I can achieve in the rest of my life. So really, I find that quite inspiring. So guys, I've got to jump on a call now, so I'm just going to end this section here. Nick, put in some B-roll, we'll make some calls, and then we'll have a little chat afterwards. Let's go. So guys, my phone calls have been interrupted by a delivery of new shoes, and these are amazing, right? So these are made, they're Nike, but they're made with recycled material. So I don't know if you can see that. Wow, that was loud. Boom, let's change that, let's pretend it wasn't. All of the stuff in there, it's all recycled. I'll tell you what, it feels like it was recycled as well. I'm not sure it's as good as non-recycled ones, but I'm being eco-friendly. I'm going to give them a go, see how I get on with them. But yeah, ignore those, irrelevant. So this week's been quite a good week. Obviously on Monday we went up to Newbury. We had a look at those tattoo studios. That's not happening. The deal that we looked at, commercial to residential, wasn't stacking up as a deal. The deal we looked at for the commercial premises, it just wasn't going to be right for me, full stop. And Tuesday, we spent most of the time doing some videoing. We did Whiteboard Wednesday, we did loads and loads of filming. That was a really good day. Wednesday, up to Corby, had a look at that finished project, really, really good. We also had a look at some other stuff that we might be buying, but I didn't put it in the video because I thought, it's such a hot market at the moment. I didn't want to necessarily present everything because we're going to put some offers in on some stuff. And then today's just been crazy, right? Loads of phone calls, loads of editing. It's been a really, really good week. But guys, let me know what you've been up to this week in the comments. I'd be massively appreciative. We haven't done any fun stuff like going shooting or golf or anything like that this week, but it's been a bit busy, so doesn't matter. I've enjoyed it nonetheless. I look forward to seeing you next week, and I will see you guys next Monday.